What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My day's been great so far. Warmed up a bit and I don't have to wear my jacket inside. Lips are a little bit chapped, but we'll push through and get this video going. Anyways, recently a good friend of mine asked me a question about my recent experience here on YouTube. Specifically, he wanted to know how I felt regarding the comments that I've been getting, comparing when I got positive comments versus when I got negative comments. And this is something I hadn't really thought about until he directly asked me this question. So I'm gonna talk about it today, dive into it, and you're about to get the inside scoop. Now, I have to say that so far, the majority of the comments that I've received are probably related to the video I made where I was talking about my experience working 2 remote jobs. And overall, it's mostly been people just asking questions or giving feedback about the video. In regards to that group of people, I do enjoy replying back to them because it feels good to help someone who's going through something that I went through maybe a few months ago or a year ago. And as I said before, I try to reply to as many comments as I can because I do enjoy helping people, every chance I get if it's within reason. And there's also the occasional case where I try to help someone and that person just pushes it a bit too far and just keeps asking, but I'd say it's only been 1 or 2 people so far, so I'm not gonna include them in the big group. Now, in regards to the negative comments, most of the negative comments I've gotten so far can be grouped into 2 categories. Either someone shaming me for having 2 remote jobs, or someone disagreeing with me because I promoted my social media or promoted myself or promoted something. These are the 2 types of negative comments that I've gotten so far. I consider myself a very pragmatic person. And if someone points out something that I'm doing wrong or an area where I can improve, I'll definitely listen. I don't mind being called out. If it makes sense, it makes sense. But if you're being an idiot, you're being an idiot. As for how I feel for negative comments, it's really such a small number of them that they don't really faze me at all. And the ones I have gotten, I do reply back to them just to see if they, logically can make sense as to what their criticism is. But none of them have replied back so far. So, hate never comes from above for a reason. And I am also interested in seeing, as I continue to grow and continue to put myself out there and talk about other things, to share more of my opinions on other topics, I do want to see what kind of direction the comments I get start taking. But whatever direction that ends up being, my takeaway is that it's going to be something that you have to get used to. You can't get too caught up in the positive comments and you can't get easily shaken up from the negative comments. Both extremes are bad. You have to focus on the things that you can control. You can't control how other people are going to perceive you. You can portray yourself a certain way, but that's pretty much what you have under your control. So keep that in mind whenever you're creating content for whichever platform you decide to do so. Anyways, that's my take on the matter. As my journey progresses, I'll be sure to keep you updated on my experience. Like always, I appreciate it. If you watched my video, thank you so much. Click a like and subscribe. That really helps out the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.